at GetSetup. And yeah, it was very late at night for me, but it was, I think, right in the afternoon for her. So yeah, I'm in California.
Yeah, no, you told me. I asked you yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I think we're good. Let me verify here really quickly. One moment. Pages. All right. Yeah, it looks like we're good. We're fully live. Let me give you host privileges back. And
Okay. I still can't, and I haven't received an answer. You were going to ask technical side. I can't see myself talking or the image when I'm sharing, and I can't see the people's image either. All I can see is a list of them, and but I can't see their videos. Okay.
can you see? So when I'm presenting, I see a few people on the side. I can't see everyone in the class though. Can you even see a few people or no?
No, I can't see anybody.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let me find out more. I don't know the answer to that off the top of my head. It's probably just a view setting that we need to change. So
Okay.
I'll find out more and kind of just tinker around with it and let you know if that's okay.
Please, I'd appreciate that. Thanks very
Yeah,
much.
of course, of course. Have a great class. I'll talk to you soon, Michael. Thank you.
Thanks, Omar. Bye. Berna, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Am I the only one here?
No, we've got I think about 15 possibly coming in. There they come now. So don't worry, you won't be the only one.
Okay. Okay, I thought maybe I missed the time.
No, you spot on time. Did right. Okay. And so yeah. Hello, who there? Maya Shiro. How do I pronounce that? Maya Shiro?
Yes, it is. Miyashiro.
Miyashiro. Okay. Mr. Said Foster. Miyashiro. How are you? Okay.
Doing fine. Thank you.
That's good. That's good. Hello, Annie. How are you?
Fine. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Yes. So we're expecting probably about 12 or 15 people in the class. So the others will be coming in shortly. I think unless they decide to watch with streaming, because I'm finding, yeah. Have you watched anything? All three of you, have you watched anything on Facebook or on the website that's been streamed on a regular basis now?
Nope.
Nope.
I haven't.
Okay, because there's some GetSetup has introduced something they call GetSetup TV, which is on the website. So they select anything that's running currently at that moment, and they stream it on the website, and then also on the GetSetup Facebook page as well. So a lot of people, tune in there. They don't get the same benefits. But it is live, and it is very new, something that's just started now. So hello, Linda. Welcome. You're still finding your audio. That's fine. That's fine. So while, yeah, Linda, hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Great. That's great. Okay. There are 4 of you in class at the moment, and we are expecting a few more. But as I said, some are probably streaming now on Facebook and watching from Facebook. That's I never know how many are there at the time. But so tell me, why YouTube? Why have you arrived in a YouTube class? What is it that you want to get out of YouTube? So let's start with Annie.
I use YouTube. I go on there, but I really don't understand it. I have so much trouble sometimes finding what I want.
Okay.
The most I do with it is listen to services on Sunday morning.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yes, because otherwise I don't know how to maneuver it around, because sometimes I find things and then when I go back and try to find it again, I don't know how to get to it.
Okay. Good. Well, we'll cover that, and remind me too. But I'm sure you'll cover it. You may need a little pen and paper just to note it
Yes,
down.
I got it here now.
That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Annie. Okay. Linda, what?
Well, I watch YouTube all the time. I love YouTube,
Okay.
but I thought maybe I would take the class because I might learn something that I didn't know about YouTube. So I'm just here to learn as much as I can.
Fantastic. Okay, that's great. Okay, well, I hope you do learn something. Okay. So, hello, Shirley, and why are you in class today?
Well, it's by accident. I was on my way to bed. I'm in my pajamas. I was on my way to bed. It's 11 o'clock in Michigan. And I was going to cancel a class, and then I saw, oh, there's a class on YouTube. Oh, I think I'll take that. Oh, it was purely accidental.
Okay, and you can't watch while you're in bed, can you?
Right.
Yeah. Marisha, what are you there for? I haven't got the pronunciation. Maya Sharo.
Hi, I'm fairly new to YouTube. I love it so far. I just wanted to find out more about it. That's it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. And Nagas, welcome back again. And why are you in YouTube class?
Oh, I love to watch YouTube, and I would like to check out to see how to get an account because I had a question, so I needed to ask you tonight. Okay.
That's great. Okay, you can ask it now if you want to.
Oh, well, I was just looking through it, and that's how I got to like it too, because I saw my grandkids on YouTube and they were doing some activities, and I thought, oh, what are they doing here? This is interesting. How did they get on here? But I and I really loved, and then at the end of it they said like, share, and subscribe, and I go, what? Oh, okay. And then
Right.
I started looking at it, but I don't know how to get them back because I was just scanning it and looking through it, and then I just saw them, and then it was finished and it was gone, and I don't know how to get them back now.
That's it. I can't get back to it.
So I was wondering if anybody else is there and I want to see them again, how do I get them back? So
All right.
I love the gardening things that they have on gardening and everything.
Right.
The
Oh,
spring
that's nice.
spring is
Yeah.
here in Canada now. Yeah, spring is here. So
Right,
yeah.
right. Okay. You'll probably enjoy the class I have tomorrow around about this time on Pinterest as well. But anyway, let's get on with YouTube. Can you all see my screen? I can't see your videos when I'm sharing at the moment, and they're streaming. So you need to keep your audio on like you all are. That's great. And by the way, some of you may not know, but if you do turn off your microphones, the quick and easy way to turn it on is just to hold your space bar down, and then your microphone is unmuted. But leave it unmuted now, because there are only, how many of us? 6 in the class. So we can have a nice, intimate, interactive session. So you can ask your questions. And so why YouTube? You know, YouTube has become one of the most foremost video distribution sites on the planet. And, you know, video has become so popular. Just about almost every app now has video, you know, whether you're talking about the youngsters on Snapchat or TikTok, or us older people on Instagram, they all have videos. So video is a very, very popular way of communication and of entertainment as well. So YouTube is definitely the number one by far, not only because of the numbers, but because of the variety that is offered on YouTube. And also, of course, YouTube is a free sharing website, video website. Okay. And you can even get a channel for free, an aspect, and we'll talk about that as we move through the process. And so you can watch anything. Basically, YouTube is like two sides in my view. It's got like an entertainment side, and it's got then the other activity where you create videos and upload videos and you get followers and that, and it could be for business, it could just be for pleasure. And so there are those sort of two aspects, but you don't need an account to be entertained. That's the bottom line, and that's what's the absolute pleasure with YouTube. Okay. And there's nothing you can't find on YouTube, believe me. You can test me when we do some searching, and it's just absolutely amazing. You can find out how to make a brick. You can find out how to bake a cake. You can listen to anybody talking about how to grow microgreens, or there's just, it is full of information, and information communicated via video, which also makes it so much easier, particularly for visual people like myself. You know, I like to be shown how to do something, and as opposed to read. I do read up a lot with my research, but anyway, that's whoop.
If you could go back 10 to 20 years ago.
I want to just go back there. Okay, so we land up on YouTube, and I'm sure you can see my screen. If you can't, you must let me know. You land up on what is called the home page. Okay, that's this little house here that's darkened up with the word home underneath it. Okay, and you now get, you just scroll down, and you're on my YouTube. Remember this, because I can't, if I'm going to show you a channel, I had to go into my own YouTube in order to show you a channel and show you how a channel works. And also we're going to show you how to upload a video as well, briefly, because this is an introductory course. There are advanced courses, but we'll cover down on the introductory, and you can ask if you've got some detailed questions, and please ask them, and if I'm able to answer them, I will. Okay, so as you scroll down, you get different categories like breaking news, and you know, I actually haven't introduced myself, so I really need to do that. GetSetup require me to do that. So as you can see on the screen, my name is Michael Plumstead, and I live in Perth, Australia, and the time here now is just past 11 a.m. and I know it's late in your time. So that's me. Let's get back to YouTube. So you can scroll down on the home page and you will find various categories of what I've been doing through liking and commenting and other things which we'll see sort of listed down here on the home page. I'm just paging down. You'll also see a lot of commercial type aspects, and you know, you just got to bear with that because YouTube is free, and that's how they make their money, is through advertising. And they also pay people eventually when you become very popular on YouTube. They give you back some of that money, but there's quite a large qualification to do. Like you need like 1,000 subscribers, and you need about 4,000 hours of viewing, and of course many people reach those sort of statistics, so because it's a very, very big platform. So as we going down here, we can stop on any particular picture and we think, I like that. Okay, let's just, for argument's sake, this Amanda Holden. I think you probably know her. Okay, And so you can click on her, and there's adverts that come up first, and then the advert stops, but they only stop you click on it on her.
Welcome back to the last semi-final of Britain's Got Talent. We've now seen all of tonight's performances, and very soon the judges will send their favourite to the final. The fate of the other 7 is in your hands.
Indeed it is. Talking of judges, it's time for some music. Now, we always like to give up-and-coming artists a chance on...
Clear off the sound, okay? And the video continues. So that's the first action you've got there, is to click off the sound, okay? You then, if you come to the right, you've got other options here. If you want to listen to the singing, okay, you would click a mini player. You can make it into a cinema mode. You can share it to your TV, okay, and you can make it into a big screen on your computer. Now we click the. Okay, so we cross off the speaker again. Now we have other actions that we can take while we're watching this entertainment. We can click on this thumbs up and like it, like we can on other social medias. We've now interacted. And don't forget, the AI on YouTube now has acknowledged that and put it into the memory, so that maybe I'll see some more of her coming up at some point. So we can move to the right of that like, and we get to share. Okay, we can click share, and now up comes the options to do various actions in sharing. We can share to Facebook by just clicking on that. Facebook might ask you for your username or your email, and the others you see here, and there are a lot more as well. And you can also share it by email. Okay, so whatever you see on YouTube, you have many, many different ways of sharing it. You can also, below that, you can see the word copy. You can copy this URL. You can see it's a URL. And then you can paste it anywhere, maybe, on your Skype, you may be talking to people on Skype. You might want to post it on your WhatsApp messenger or your Telegram messenger and so on. And then you would just copy it. I'm going to click this cross up here because I don't want to share it. So now we back to, now if we want to go back to the home page, we click on YouTube at the top here. And now we're back to the page we were looking through and finding, okay? You see the breaking news, for example, I always get landed with Australian breaking news because the AI thinks I want to listen to Australian news. But I like international news, and particularly your news in America. I find very interesting at this moment in time in 2021. So you can see I listen to Fox News and others. But so you page down here, and you think, there's somebody from my past, you see, and you could just click on it. We'll do another, and we're
Starting never ends.
An advert coming up. Remember,
every new day, you look at familiar sights.
Advert. You're far too young to remember who this man was.
Boy, my boy.
Oh, just to go ahead. How many of you are taking the moment and dancing? Okay, so you can do the same thing here. You can like and you can share. And the one thing I didn't show you just now was this button, which is the save. We can press save. Now you've saved it for yourself, okay? And you'll find it in your library on YouTube, and we'll come to that in a moment, where to find it. All right. And you can also now subscribe. If you like, you can now think, okay, this is not necessarily an Elvis Presley site, because it's put on by somebody called Glenn Page. So we think, okay, let's go to Glenn Page, click on his name, okay, and now his profile on YouTube comes up. He has a channel, okay, otherwise he wouldn't have a profile and he wouldn't be able to post. And he hasn't done a lot of posting, okay, but he's posted. Clearly he's an Elvis Presley fan, and he's posted what you can see on your screen now, but he has an immense number of subscribers, okay. That is amazing, with basically those few posts, okay. So if you like Elvis Presley, he would then be a one to subscribe to, because he's obviously now moving. If you just look, the oldest one there is probably some older ones down there, okay. Yeah, there are some older ones, but basically a month ago, and these are probably, I would guess, people singing Elvis Presley songs, and that was a month ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago. So he might be pretty new, but he's certainly got a lot of subscribers. And so you can, if you want to subscribe to him, you would just click on subscribe, okay.
And then what happens?
All right, you want me to subscribe, don't you? Okay,
no, but I'm saying, I have had a cooking show that I've subscribed to a couple of times, and I don't know where I subscribed to it, but I never find them again. I'm trying to figure out where, if I subscribe to the cooking show, then where am I supposed to receive it at?
I'll show you now. But I've clicked on subscribe, and it now says subscribed. Okay, so now I am subscribed. I do have other options. I can click on the bell, and if I click all, then it's like a very serious thing for the artificial intelligence on YouTube, because now they're going to start sending me emails even when that person loads a new Elvis Presley. Okay. Or you can say, just cross it out, I am subscribed, and they'll just show me like on the home page. And because I'm subscribed, it will also be under my list of subscriptions, okay? Which you ask, let's go straight. Now, you see on the left of the page, what do you see? Subscriptions, okay? So this is where you would find your subscriptions, okay?
Oh.
So you would click there, and clearly I've been on YouTube a long time, and there are lots and lots of subscriptions.
Oh my goodness, I should have plenty in mind.
But now you can click on any one of these.
Yeah.
And now you can go to their site if you wanted to, okay? But that's where the subscriptions are. Okay. And doing that. Thanks for asking. Okay, we just clicked the home page again, and now you know what to do. Okay, so this is for entertainment. You've got your favorite chair, you got your favorite cup of green tea, and you've now got your favorite program to go to and listen while you drink your green tea and contemplate the next 30 years, okay? And there, of course, is somebody, I guess, that we all grew up with, Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr and so on. So you can get music back into the 60s, okay? All you got to do is search for it, and we'll come to search in a minute. Okay, so are there any questions that anybody would like to ask about just the home page and liking it and going to the person that posted that, and any aspects, any questions at this stage on this part of the entertainment? We'll come to searching now.
I have one question.
Sure.
Sometimes I will see things that are in, I would like to see them in subtitles.
Yeah.
I would like to read it as well as hear it. How can I see the subtitles in English?
Okay. Let's see if we can find one that we can use as an example. Whoops, let's just see. Let's see if this one's got, yeah, there we are. Those three buttons on you see those three buttons on the right-hand side?
Okay.
And then I click them and open transcript. And there it is.
Okay.
Everything that person is saying is being transcribed in English.
Is there a way that I can see it on the video itself? Like,
No,
is there any other options?
Only if they have recorded it like that, okay? You know, if you want subtitles, like now, I've clicked on subtitles. Let's just close this so we don't get pulled to one side. I've now clicked on that aspect down there, that little icon, that rectangular icon. Mm-hmm. And now you can see what we saw there on the actual YouTube with subtitles as well.
Okay.
Can you see it? Can you see where I clicked?
I did.
And did that answer your question?
Yes. And I thank you for telling me about those three dots too, because I was wondering about seeing it also in that format.
Okay. That's great. It's a pleasure. Okay. So I'm glad we've answered that. Let's just go back to the home page again. Now, there are various things that we can do. You see across the top underneath the search bar, there are some categories. Now, those categories are largely there because the AI thinks I want them, okay, from all my activity on YouTube, okay? And yes, you know, you just keep watching, it just keeps going, and you can click any one of them, and you will then, the AI will now search for what's relevant for me on that particular one, okay? Sorry, there we are, let's do Humperdinck, okay? And I used to love going with Humperdinck, okay? He had a beautiful voice, and so that's, you know, so regardless, if you click on the voice, then of course you know that's a TV program, and you get the Voice UK, the Voice USA, and you get the Idols and others that are would be categorized underneath that type of thing. You know, if you want to go for oldies music, okay, and it's absolutely amazing because you can really get some interesting old music. You first got to get through those adverts when you've clicked on it. So we got to say skip the adverts, then you got to click on the speaker, and there you got Pretty Woman. Okay. Probably know all the words to it. Okay, so and then you click the parallel lines together, and that stops the video while you decide if you want to take some actions or if you want to just click on YouTube and go back to the page that you were originally on. Okay, so those are those categories there. Search, you can search for absolutely anything, okay? You know, another one of my favorite, along with Engelbert, is Tom Jones. And so who else likes Tom Jones? Who else can remember this song, okay?
I saw the light on the night that I passed by.
Okay. Anybody else remember him?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Anybody else like him?
Yes.
Oh, isn't he great?
He had his own show for a while I used to watch.
Yeah, and you know that you can find him still on The Voice at UK. He's a judge on The Voice UK, and you see what he looks like now. His voice is just as good as it always was. Okay.
No, he's older
So go.
now.
Yeah, you know, you can search here if you like for you know, The Voice. I think it's UK. Okay. Yeah, so there we are. You search for it. As I told you, you can search for anything, and I challenge you. Then you click on The Voice now, and if we go down a bit, we might be lucky just to see a picture without having to go in. There he is. He's actually, I was actually singing. There he is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's him today. Oh my goodness me. So yeah, he's really amazing. And as I say, his voice is just the same, but I could, but now when you finish this class, and you know, on your way to bed, you know, just put on YouTube and search for Tom Jones, or search for The Voice UK, and you'll get him as it is today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, pleasure. All right. So with the searching, are there any questions that you'd like to ask me? Is there anything that you're unsure about?
No.
Okay.
Preston.
Okay.
I have a question about watching movies on YouTube. Now, sometimes I have found some really good movies that look like they were just recently uploaded, like within the last month. How do I know where those free movies are located?
Okay. That's a very, very good question. I've just typed in Hallmark, for example, okay, because I watch, and my wife and I watch Hallmark movies, particularly the romantic ones, okay? And you are so right. The problem is that you don't know, because the people that, let's just take the first one in here for no particular reason, okay? And I've crossed the speakers off, okay? And here it comes up and wants you to rent this one. And if you rent it, that's fine. Then you get the real McCoy, the Hallmark one. But what people do is that they video other people's, like Hallmark, and then they put them up under their channel. And often the quality is not as good. Now, what I look for all the time, I look for the Hallmark logo, okay? Because they are not allowed to. They're contravening all sorts of laws by actually displaying the logo. So they cut out the logo, which means they cut out some sound, and you're quite right. It's not a good, but there's not each one of these, you see, if we go to this one here, YouTube movies, you see at the bottom down there, okay? So now we're on movies and shows, okay? And if we look down, this is now like official on YouTube. So you can rent or buy Mamma Mia, for example. But if you go and search for Mamma Mia, there are 1,001 versions of Mamma Mia by the original artists, okay, that have been copied, and some of them are very good, okay, but they don't get taken off. So, you know, they're talking about Mamma Mia and so on. So that is one of the aspects, is that you don't always know. There isn't a particular place, let's say, for a particular movie, okay. So let's just go back to this. Let's just take out the word movie. Okay. And here we get Hallmark movies going back a period of time. And as you rightly say, if you click on something that's just been uploaded, okay, now in this case, they say Hallmark romantic movie. And if you're as familiar as I am with these Hallmark ones, you know, you can look quickly at and see whether there's a Hallmark logo there or not. And you can then say, oh, well, maybe this one, you know, and so you click on the name and you wait for the adverts to disappear and you skip the adverts, okay? And now you're looking for some evidence. There's no reason, I mean, as I said before, you see, this is now Up TV, Up TV. And so, but it's been put on by this person down here, okay? But usually the Up TV ones are really good quality, and so I'm not sure where they come from, the actual Up TV, but they're not necessarily as don't have a happy ending necessarily as Hallmark always do, as you know. All right, does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? All right. I want to, you know, this was the important part. If we go down to the left here, if you click Explore, okay, it's another place where you can find videos to follow, like we could on the home page. And we've got sort of various categories we can explore here. If I was going to explore I'd probably explore the news, because that's where I'm, but trending is the most popular, the most that people are watching, and you will see that, you know, they're just so, I mean, just look at the number of viewers there. I mean, it's just ridiculous, you know, that sort of number that people get to watch. So this is what's trending at the moment, sorry. And so you look, and yeah, we've got floods in Australia and Eastern Australia at the moment, some very bad strokes. That haven't been this bad for 100 years. And last year, of course, we had the fires that destroyed everything. So this year comes the floods. Okay, so that's exploring. And I've already showed you subscriptions. And now I'll show you the library. Okay, remember, you save stuff to watch at another time. And here is some of the things that you would have saved, and you would find them under library. Okay, so they sit there. And so there is a lot more, but I think this really shows you the entertainment, okay, and what you can do, and how you can react, and how you can save, and how you can entertain yourself. Now we're going to move to the extreme right-hand side of the page, which is my profile picture. And if you don't have a channel, you will have something else there, but it'll be in a circle. And if you've forgotten that you had a channel, your initial or something will come up there. But remember, YouTube is one of the largest, in fact, it's the second largest search engine on the planet. Google is the largest, and Google owns YouTube now. So if you've got a Gmail account, that means you've got a Google account, okay? And now Google is all set up waiting for you to click here on the right-hand side and come there and to give you a channel for free, okay? You know, I'm going to click there, but it's going to, you know, it's going to ask you all sorts of things now, but you're looking for your channel. So my personal channel now has come up, okay? So if you were able to search for me, which would be difficult because I have too few subscribers to be really relevant in their search, okay? But I enjoy it, and I have enjoyed it for many years, because I post videos here based on the channels that I have created for myself, okay? The first one some years ago was this channel here, Pain-Free Legs, because I was in incredible pain a lot, and some of the time I was in a wheelchair, and I was determined to heal myself. So I plotted my healing year by year, and created videos, over that period of time. And so that's why the pictures up here is about legs. You can see people walking and so on. That's the relevance, okay? So anyway, now you want to know how to upload a video. And if you click on Manage Videos, you then come to your back office. When you've got a channel, you've got a page that nobody else can see, okay? So you're very privileged today, you see in mine, okay? And so in this back office, in this case, you can see a channel and so on, but I want to show you how to upload a video. If you click on Create, you will find on various pages in your back office this little arrow going upwards with a red line underneath it. You click on that, and that is going to take you to this page where you can either drag and drop a video onto it, or you can select a file, like click from your device, okay, and then go searching for a video on this device, okay? So yeah, I don't know where I'll find a quick one here for you. Those are pictures. Possibly no. Let me just find something to upload here that's going to be a little bit more relevant than that. Let's go to there, and let's go see if we can find see, it's a long time since I've uploaded. I don't know where I uploaded one just the other day. Let's go to documents in there. Where's documents? There's the documents. Yeah, okay. And we'll select one from one of my videos, and we'll click on the pineal warning, the pineal gland warning, and now I've clicked on it, it starts uploading, okay? And you'll see at the bottom of the page, it's telling you what percentage of the upload is complete, okay? So it's uploaded 9%, it's coming. Now, while that is uploading, you need to now click on the title and give it a title. You can use the title that was there originally, or you can say, well, I'm going to take out the date and just put pineal gland. Oh, well, I didn't have the word gland in, so we put the word gland in. And so you would create a title, okay? And then underneath that, you'd put a brief description so that somebody coming to your page can click on it and know what you're doing and what this video is about, okay? So, okay, we've got some background noise. Okay, I'm just going to, for this, I'm just going to mute everybody because there's some background noise. And so now you page down, and you can upload a thumbnail so that your video has maybe a JPEG picture in the front of it to advertise it, or YouTube will just default to something inside your video. But what I want to show you are the playlists. You now create playlists like I showed you already. Mine had pain-free legs and other things, and you select one of your own playlist. You created these, okay? This listening is actually a default by YouTube. When I say I want to listen to something later on, I would click on that. But let's click done down the bottom here, and I've now selected a playlist. Okay, and we can see at the bottom we've got 81% already uploaded in that process. If we move to the right of the screen, you see it's uploading video, but underneath that, this is your unique URL where this particular video is going to be on the web. Okay, and you can copy it by clicking on this icon here where it says copy video link. You just click it and it says copied now to the clipboard. So it's now on your device and you can now paste that anywhere. Okay, when you're ready and it's uploaded, you could post it on Telegram or WhatsApp, or it'll give you the option anyway to post it on Facebook, but you could post it somewhere else on Facebook. That could be an option. Okay, so we click on next, and this is important now. It wants to know, is this video made for children? Because if it is, it goes into a different directory where children can search for it. Okay, and it will sort of be taken away from the adult world, you know, and you won't be that exposed. But if it's just a general video that doesn't matter who looks at it, but particularly adults, then you click no, it's not made for children. Okay, and so there's no restriction on it. So you click on next, and you ignore this page, it's default, and you click on next again, and if it wants to know anything about copyrights, it can't find any copyright problems. Okay, and that often happens with music. People put music on their video and that music is copyrighted, and they're very quick. The AIs are so clever and so quick on YouTube. Then you click next again, and it is still doing the final bits of processing. If you go down, you can now decide how you want to publish it. Do you want to make it private, unlisted, or public? Okay, and unlisted means you can send the link to anybody, and the link can run around, but nobody that's coming to you will see it by itself. But you can send the link to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and that Tom, Dick, and Harry can send the link on as well. Otherwise, you make it private, and then only you can see it. Okay, so then we click save, and okay, it tells me some of the errors of some of the fields have errors, but that's what you would do. I've probably been through it too quick, and you know, it's saying to me, why don't you schedule it then while you sort out the problem? So then you click schedule, and then it won't go live today. It will go live when on the 25th of March, which is tomorrow. Okay, then I would click, and now it comes up in that back office, that back room, the content. There it is there. And if you hover over it with your cursor, you can do anything you want to and come to the three dots. You can delete it forever. Okay. Oops, understand it's not going to come back. Okay. And then it's now deleted. Okay, so that's how you would open upload a video and copy the URL, and then you've got the URL, and it'll be on your site if you haven't made it private. If you've made it public, and you can click on it on your site. Are there any questions about uploading videos and what to do? I've just given you an overview. Remember, this is an introduction, and there are detailed classes on YouTube. I don't do them, but some of your guides in North America do them. Any questions? Okay, you can just unmute yourself by holding down your space bar and you can talk. if you want. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to stop sharing unless you have a question. Then we can answer the questions as we move forward without the sharing of Facebook, of YouTube, sorry. All right, now for the first time, I can see your videos. When we share like that, I can't see your videos, but I see a number of people left because they clearly weren't interested, I think, in the upload of the video, unless there was another reason. Okay, any final questions before we say goodbye and end the class? Okay, then goodbye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Okay.
When are you making
Thank you.
microgreen?
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
When have you made a one with microgreens?
Yes.
YouTube?
Yeah, microgreen comes on tomorrow. This time tomorrow, in fact. This time tomorrow, I do my microgreen class.
Okay. No, I was saying, if you have you made a YouTube with microgreens?
Sorry, a YouTube with?
In YouTube, have you made one of those with microgreens?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Okay.
No, I just do very short videos, like 5-minute videos on that. But I would have spoken about microgreens. I'm just looking now. I did one there just very recently. It was only 1.5 minutes where I did one on a bean microgreen. Okay,
Yeah.
I'd done a bean microgreen, and it was like this tall, and I took one bean and I ate it, and I videoed that and put it up.
Okay. So if someone wanted to see that in YouTube, what would you do?
You've got to search for Michael Plumstead, okay, and then yeah, that's what you've got to search for, and it won't come up easily and right at the top either, I must tell you, but it will be there, and that's how you search for it.
Okay, and then I guess other microgreen YouTube would know.
Yeah, then you'll get all my videos, and you can see which ones are about what. It's usually about health, or it's about a little bit on psychology or whatever. Okay, but
okay.
I usually have a 5-minute one. I call it Coffee with Michael, and I talk about any subject on the planet.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, thank you so much, Michael. Good night.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for coming to class. Okay, bye.
Bye.